to FGDP.
Thank you, sir. We got from social media that the Catholic Diocese of Makurdi gave scholarship to 50 students, IDPs, to go and study and further their education. What do you have to say about that, sir?
Well, it's a very noble initiative by our Bishop, the Most Reverend Wilfred Chukwu-Anagwe, Bishop of our Diocese, the Catholic of Makurdi. That is what we call the epicenter of displaced people who are displaced by violent X-Men who rampage villages and kill people over years now. So students have been dropped out from school for a long time. In the villages, they can't access schools because they can't go back to their communities who have been displaced, and they are in IDP camps. So the bishop thought it wise to do something, especially for these young children who tomorrow will become leaders of society, and who, if we don't do anything now, will be leaving them to become like bandits themselves, because when they grow up, they don't have any means of livelihood. They will resort to maybe violent means to fend for themselves and just like that. So the bishop decided to put them into schools. And the Calidas of Makurdi in Benue State controls almost 70% of the education structure in terms of the several schools that we have and primary schools that we have. So we decided to for the first year, put 50 students in the best schools that we have around. So Michael's, Olivier, St. Gabriel's, Mount Carmel, I think there's also Matlasa in Naka, and also Holy Child Secondary School. He has not taken them to St. Joseph, Iman, and also to the Consolation, a leader Consolation, because he doesn't want them to be close to where they can easily sneak out or sneak into schools and things like that. So they are all in boarding schools. An initiative that does stop there. During holidays, these students will come and stay in one place where the bishop thinks that will bring entrepreneurs or people who can begin to teach them handworks, so that even if they graduate from school and they are waiting, they can find something to do for themselves. For instance, carpentry, hairdressing, tailoring, and other means. Even farming, even small scale farming, where they can do something that they can fend for themselves. This is the bishop's initiative going down the line. Like I said, it's just the start. It thinks that every year we'll take students like that till we address the problem of IDPs who are in camps. The needs are huge, the demands are huge, and because we're talking of people in thousands, over 1 million people displaced. We're talking of school-age students in thousands. Frankly speaking, the bishop cannot do it alone. The government needs to come, individuals need to come, but the bishop wants to be the best setter so that he can tell people and convince people that this is doable. It is not something we say we leave to government alone. Individuals can come in and see where possibly they can help. They should give their help. Corporate organizations can come in and see where possibly they can help. They should give their help. Government can decide to be challenged by the initiative of the bishop and say, okay, actually this is our own responsibility for educating our citizens, but since the church is doing it, let us do it. Other churches can also do it. It's not just a Catholic church. I mean, the Pentecostal movement and fellowship have the means also. They should also key into this thing. But the bishop wanted to be the trailblazer in this area.
Thank you. I also want to ask what your role is in the initiative.
So please, at some point, you'll be looking at camera.
Okay. Yes, my role is we act as a bishop's think tank on this initiative. We are the people who do the profiling, we are the people who, because we work with the IDPs on a daily basis. We are JDPC, Justice, Development and Peace Commission, the Catholic Church, that has been established since 1971 to provide social services and services in emergency for situations like this. So we are used to this sort of situation. We work with IDPs on a daily basis. As I speak to you, some of my staff are in the field. We do various things with them, try to relieve their pain, we give social support, in collaboration with the UNHCR now, we're giving them protection services to these persons of concern. So we are acting as the Bishop's think tank. It is this office that organizes the exams. That is in collaboration with the Diocese's Education Services also. We profile those who will sit for the exams because over 500 students sat for the exams. So we decided to pick the first 50 based on how they passed the exams at interview. So it is also this office that will house the database for these students who are in training. It is this office that will do what they call the monitoring and evaluation, because we can't put them into school and not know what is happening. We'll be going there from time to time to see their progress in school. If there are areas where we can help them, we can connect them also to other services. For instance, if they need healthcare provisions, we can connect them to those services. If there are people infringing on their rights, we have lawyers also in this office that act as human rights lawyers and things like that. So this is what basically this office is the thinking box of the bishop in this initiative.
As regards funding, how is the funding done?
Well, the bishop, like I told you, is a proprietor of these schools. So he has decided that he will sponsor these students 100% from his own resources. Some individuals may be reaching out to the bishop, but as of now, because I don't know of fact, so what has come in yet. But for now, what the bishop decided was to say, okay, let them go to the schools. After all, they're my schools. I will pay from my own personal resources and things like that. So he bought, in fact, as a matter of fact, the bishop is very down to it. He bought even the first set of basic things they needed, because we have also some young girls among them. Even the dignity kits, we went as far as buying those things, toiletries, and also their provisions. We bought them and I brought to distribute. So the schools will give him the bills and he will fund it from his own resources. That is the arrangement of it. They want to appeal, and if there are people listening to us who want to appeal to the outside world to please help us. We have thousands of these young children to take care of. Their parents have been displaced. So most of them are orphaned already, or they are children who have single parents as a result of the killing. The parents were killed. So we have to take care of them now, and we are pleading that if it's possible, those who are listening to us, if it is possible and you can reach out to us to sponsor one or two, or as your resources can permit of these adequate children.
Okay, thank you. On social media, we saw 50 students who are here at 51.
Yes.
Can you tell us something?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it may even be more than 51 now, because some people are reaching out to us already. There is a lady from the US who told me to tell the bishop that she would like to sponsor a gay child because of she was touched seeing that story, so she was moved and she wanted to. So that already will be 52, because the bishop said I want to sponsor 50. So if there are people coming who want to go back to the IDP camps and increase on this number, that is why you are having 51. We don't want to say, okay, someone has volunteered to sponsor, so we should take care of one of the 50. So we're rather increasing the numbers, because there are, like I told you, there are over 400 of them who sat for the exams. So if we have monies for 400, we can just go there now and bring the 400 into the schools, because we have the schools. We have the schools, like I told you. The bishop made sure that it should be the best of our schools. So apart from these schools that I've mentioned, there are other schools that we have that are not on the same level. These are the A-level, grade A-level schools that we have. And he wanted to show an example so that these students, when they grow up tomorrow, will say, well, even though I was an IDP person, the church decided to give me the best of education. Who knows, from them, the governor can emerge, or president of a nation can emerge, or anything. They can grow up to be anything in this society. So we want to give them the best of education. And that is the initiative that Bishop has here.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So it's safe to say 52?
Yes.
52?
Yes. But let us know one thing. Since the term has already started, this is the second term actually. It is safe to say 50 have started school, but there is the possibility that 2 others will add based on what I'm just told you.
Okay, then I heard there's a school that has 11 pupils instead of 10. That I know.
Yes, that I can't verify for now because I have to confer with our education people, the staff that are appointed to take care of this project. I have to find out from them.
Thank you, Zima. That'll be all.
Thank you very much.
Thank
You spoke
you.
well.
Thank you. I think